So, is South Park satirizing the modern world? Or is the modern world just turning into South Park? It's actually getting confusing at this point. Male Canadian powerlifter breaks women's bench press record in protest against trans inclusion policy. So what happened? It says Team Canada powerlifting coach Avi Silverberg just broke the Alberta women's bench press record in the 84 plus kilogram category at the Heroes Classic. And as you can see, this is just a bearded man, obviously a man. So let's see, this was an active protest over the presiding organization's extremely lenient trans inclusion policy. Oh, you don't say. I guess he just walked up and said, "Yeah, I'm a broad." That was good enough.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
Because of course these days you just have to believe that somebody is whatever they're telling you they are, even if they just clearly aren't. But the thing about this is it highlights beautifully just the total incoherence of this modern gender theory. It doesn't make any sense. And the reason that he did this was to protest the inclusion of this person who's a biological male in women's powerlifting competitions. Let's see, since taking up women's powerlifting in 2019, Andres, yes, and this person is called Anne Andres. And since taking up women's powerlifting in 2019, Andres has quickly risen through the ranks. That's not surprising at all, securing a bronze medal at nationals and an Alberta 84 plus kilogram bench press record before Silverberg snatched it from him. Uh-oh, looks like this newspaper just misgendered. Hopefully there's some lunatics protesting it right now. Let's see, it says here that, yes, this person held the record at 275 pounds and had won at least 8 women's competitions, the report noted. Again, to the surprise of no one. And it looks like this person hasn't really gone to great lengths to endear themselves to the female lifting community. Here it says, outrage in the sport began after disrespectful post from trans-identifying male powerlifter went viral months ago. And by the way, this is not an attack on trans people or anything like that. I don't care what adults do. People could do whatever they want. That's what living in a free country is all about. I'm talking about adults here. But when it does start to, tread upon other people's rights, there's going to be a reaction. Of course there is, because there's other people in the world other than just this one person. Other people's feelings matter too. Other people's ideas also matter. And, they're going to hear about it when they just have no bargain with society whatsoever. It's just what I want now, all of it. Everybody else, you're a bigot. That's not going to work. But anyway, let's have a listen here. What's this person saying?
Welcome to Anne Says Something Controversial. Why is women's bench so bad? I mean, not compared to me. We all know that I'm a tranny freak, so that doesn't count. And no, we're not talking about Mackenzie Lee. She's got little T-Rex arms and she's like 400 pounds of chest muscle, apparently. I mean, standard bench in powerlifting competition for women, I literally don't understand why it's so bad.
Okay, not off to a great start here. Let's just say that. But there is actually a pretty obvious reason. I think we probably all figured it out by now, right?
Standard bench in powerlifting competition for women, I literally don't understand why it's so bad. My son, he weighs 45 pounds. His max bench is like 33. I'm legit seeing some women in competition who are doing something like 50 pounds, and I just don't understand it. I don't.
Okay, so you and your son are better at powerlifting than women. That would be you and your son. So I think we might have the answer right here. I think it might have been staring us in the gonads the whole time. At some point they might have said to themselves, oh, gee, I seem really good at this women's powerlifting. I'm way better at the women's powerlifting than I was at the men's powerlifting. That's funny. Maybe I should think about that a little bit. So anyway, this is hilarious, but kudos to this guy, because he's shining a spotlight on the unfairness of this, that you have women that are training really hard. It's meaningful to them. Obviously, that's why they work so hard, and they're being faced with these disadvantages that they just simply can't overcome. And pretending to believe some just completely incoherent critical gender ideology nonsense isn't going to change that. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sure, it really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.